and welcome to the Hockey Gambling Podcast. I am your host, Ryan Gilbert. Joining me today is my co-host, Joel Meyer, along with Sean Marciano. We have his last name now on his name tag there. How we doing today, boys?
I am beat to shit, tired as fuck, waking up here, having some hockey stuff with you guys. But yeah, late night last night after all the hockey, talking with my girlfriend, and she decides to, well, she hears a voice. Apparently she thinks that some girl's being beat. So she goes into this other guy in the same building, his room, with a fucking knife hidden up her sleeve. And she has me on the call. So I'm listening to it all. But I'm also all I'm fading. This is really late for me. It's like 3 a.m. and I hear them talking about weed. Okay, she's good. And then I fall asleep and I wake up. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, the voice disconnected. So I try to call it back like a million times. And so I'm freaking out. Like, should I call fucking 911 or what's going on here? But finally she calls me back. Apparently I just like passed out and started snoring. So the fucking drug dealer, whatever person that she was visiting, could hear me snoring like a fucking wildebeest through her pocket. She's like, "Oh, it's just my phone. It's just my phone." So, it was a stressful night. Kept me up late. So yeah, it was a rough one. But here I am. Yeah, 11:30 here in Vancouver. Just woke up. I'm a rum and coke going. Or whiskey, actually. Or whiskey and coke.
Just going. Great Joel story. Thank you.
Yeah, that kind of reminds me of a time my senior year of college. 2 of my friends from home, like 2 hours away from college, called me. They were like walking home from the bar. They were completely shit-faced. Like I'm on the phone for like 10 minutes, and they're like, "All right, I'm putting the phone down. I'm going to climb this fence," and I'm throwing the phone over. I don't hear from them again that night. I'm like, should I call the police? Should I call another friend from home or whatever? It turns out they like fucking fell. One of them had like scars all over his face and stuff, and then they ended up not drinking as much when I got home, which was not fun for me. But that was a scary night.
Well, here's the thing: unless you really know how to use a knife, don't bring a knife at all, because it's just going to get used against you. It just escalates the situation and all that. So just stay away from knives, people. It's bad for you. Yeah.
Just use fist fights. Just use your hands. Hand-to-hand combat. Come on.
Sure. Or just like, I don't know. I don't want to get into it. But the point is, it was a stressful night.
All right. Interesting. It's a good start.
Good start there. Top of the show. Make sure you subscribe to the Hockey Gambling Podcast for more stuff like that, and hopefully some more winning picks, because it was a stressful night for anyone that tailed or puck buck plays. It was an ugly slate, and it ended up being an ugly night for all
Thankful
three.
I went light.
All three of us here. I went 3-5 down 46. Joel went 1-4 down 56. Archer went 5-5 down 63 there. So the stars let me down big time.
Oh my god.
Kraken, they got Joey DeCord back. They lost. Somehow the Blues and Leafs couldn't get over. We were all on that one there. Bedard, Macklin, Celebrini dueling hat tricks there to get the wins for their teams, and the Rangers couldn't get it in Vegas there. So yeah, nothing really too surprising last night. Just a bunch of kind of slop games. I really think. I mean, it's just Bedard and Celebrini making their cases for the Olympic team.
Yeah, that was the highlight of the night for sure. But this is another example. Like I said for the show, I put Utah in, but you can get Utah -115 before the game started. So the -148 there is a joke. Like we make these bets at a certain time. I knew that I was going to be on Utah, but I saved myself a lot of money by waiting instead of laying the -148 when we did the show. Yeah, the over 6.5, not even close really. The Blues Toronto game probably should have gone over. There was a really lame third period where both teams were so desperate for points they just like kind of took the night off, or the third period off. Especially Toronto. The Blues actually dominated the third period. the crack in Detroit under 5.5. That looked pretty good after one period. Then there was like 4 goals in the second. I thought it might be I could get away with it because it's 3-2 like with a minute left, and then there was an empty netter. But I pushed myself personally because it was like minus 110 for the under 6, so I'm going to take that instead of the plus 114 for under 5.5. But it wasn't a great day. Well, it wasn't a great day, but that's why I went light here, I guess.
Yeah, I had no right night, despite my 60 bets by the end of it. But yeah, no, Dallas kind of there was some carnage at the end of that game. That was a little interesting.
We could talk about that.
That ranting in him.
Right, Patrick Waugh.
Yeah, he was fired up. He's like, "You're not gonna fucking finish the game in New York," like shit like that. He was fired up.
Yeah, I love that, sticking up for his guy. And he used to coach fucking Mika Rantanen too.
Yeah. No supplemental discipline for Rantanen, which I'm surprised about because I mean that was late in the game, a dirty hit. I guess Romanoff is fine, but yeah, I'm surprised he didn't get anything for that.
Seemed really bad.
Is he? I mean, I don't know if he was hurt. If he was hurt, I would have to imagine they would at least fine him or something. But I guess he's a star, so they're not gonna do anything.
No, it's because Mayfield kind of pushed him too, but Brandon still kind of finished the hit on his numbers still. So it was a little bit of both. So, Utah, a couple games I almost went to overtime. That just kind of been one night where you run around to all the overtime games and only one hits or two of
them got there, so it wasn't complete carnage there like it was for Romanoff.
Yeah,
it's still
it's still rising. The percentage of games going overtime, it went from 27%. Now it's like 28%. So
yeah,
the fucking Gary's parody, Gary Bettman and his beloved parody, it seems to be intact. Maybe that'll come down as the season goes along, as the good teams get better and the bad teams get worse. But for now, it seems to be an ongoing trend.
Yeah,
go ahead.
I ended up having a pretty good night because of my props, especially those team total shots on goal that you were asking first. I had some goalie props on there. It's they went 7-1. I round robin them. That was that ended up being a pretty good night.
Yeah, and Utah continues to disappoint. I think they only have 2 wins against Buffalo, and they're like last 9-10, something crazy like that. So they're not playing good hockey right now.
Yeah, definitely regressing a bit.
Yep.
All right, it's early. We got a big 12 game slate here on Thursday to get to. So let's get right into that. Starting things off here at 7 p.m. Got the New York Islanders plus 110 at the Detroit Red Wings minus 130, over 130, over 5.5 minus 135, under 5.5 plus 114. Sean, kick us off here with your Isles.
So for this game, right now Sorokin and John Gibson are confirmed for both their teams, and it's kind of hard to get a read on the Isles. They're a very successful road trip, 5-1. They're kind of a vibes team right now. They're got great vibes, despite the ending that last game. British was celebrating pretty heavily after they almost tied it up. A little bit lucky on that goaltender interference. I thought it was a clean goal, but whatever.
I thought it was a clean goal too. But according to the rules, no, there was no way because
I thought you got pushed.
No, anytime somebody's in the crease, even if you get pushed, if you're already in the crease, it's going to get cut.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's fair. But for this game, I'm kind of gonna wait for the line to move. I think maybe the Isles can get some money and the over maybe. So I would look towards under because I think Sorokin's just playing outstanding on this road trip, and I don't really want to take the Isles too much because Detroit's in good form too. So. I think it's good.
Is this the last game of the road trip for the Islanders?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I can only look the Red Wings' way. Islanders have been very fortunate on this road trip. I don't know how they're winning these games, but they are. Fair credit to them, fair play. But it's time to end it. Red Wings are playing a lot better after their little slump there. Minus 130 is a much better price than what you've been getting on the Red Wings lately, like minus 170 against the Kraken or whatever it was. So I would take the Red Wings here, minus 130, and the under 5.5 plus 114. Neither team can really generate a lot of offense these days. They're getting decent goaltending. John Gibson has not been good, as we outlined last show, but Sorokin has certainly been the guy again. I do think that Gibson can do enough to prevent more than a couple goals for the Isles. So I don't know if I'll be betting this, but if I had to play anything, it would be the Red Wings and the under. But nothing for now.
Yeah, nothing too strong on this game, but like Joel said, I do think this is a good price on the Red Wings at minus 130. End of a road trip for the Islanders. They've been underdogs in every game. I mean, they've gone, what, 5-1 there. Kind of lucky in Dallas. I didn't see that goal, but shorthanded goal late after Bo Horvat took a double minor for high sticking. So that could have changed things there. And, Detroit, they're somehow playing good. 2 wins in a row, 3 of their past 4. Only loss was in overtime after blowing the lead to the Sabres. So yeah, I think Red Wings here minus 130. I'll take them for what, 15 bucks there. Nothing too big on them. I just think they're good home team. Islanders under a road trip, and don't really trust them. Think they're playing over their heads a little bit. All right, down to 7 o'clock again. Got the New Jersey Devils plus 124 at the Florida Panthers minus 148. Over 5.5 minus 130. Under 5.5 plus 110. Joel, what do you have here?
I watched a lot of the game between the Devils and the Lightning. Devils were actually I thought they were the better team for the most part. They just made a few sloppy plays that resulted in Lightning goals, and they took a couple dumb penalties as well, and the Lightning typically punish those who commit those kind of penalties. But yeah, the Devils seem to be okay, but it's tough to find a goal scorer without Jack Hughes in the lineup. But they had the chances. Vasquez, yeah, I thought that was one of his best games of the season, if not his best. So if anything, I would take the Devils at plus 124. This line probably will go up a little bit more. With Jack Hughes is out, we're gonna bet the Panthers. The best player is not playing. So I would wait a little bit for the Devils, but that's the way I'm looking at this point. Under 5.5 plus 110 is also looking all right, but after that 13 goal game against the Canucks and Bobrovsky just letting in like every other shot was not encouraging for the Panthers goaltending. So I'm a bit wary of the total, but just I don't know, give me 15 bucks on the Devils at plus 124. I think he'll get better prices later on, but yeah, for now, I think that's the way to go. Panthers are playing better, but Devils are right there with them. They've had certainly a better start to the season, and you're getting a nice discounted price here because of the absence of Hughes, and I think that they are still a very good team without him. So that's the way I'm leaning. Oh, they got Dougie Hamilton back too. I don't know how long he's been back for, but he was playing last game. So that's a big boon for them. So yeah, Devils.
Yeah, so I saw Jake Allen's confirmed for this game for the Devils so far.
That's another boon.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think this might go the Devils. The Panthers are just a better home team, whereas are kind of meh on the road. And I kind of like the over too. I don't really trust either goaltender too much for the Panthers right now. Jake Allen is a good goalie right now, but he's also susceptible to I can't say it. Yeah, to letting in goals. So I like the over and the Panthers, but I'm gonna wait. See how the line moves.
Yeah, I would look to the Panthers here, but I think minus 150 is a bit much. Their underlying metrics, 8th best expected goals for share. Devils are down with the 8th worst. So 2 opposites here. But this is the game of weird injuries. You have Jack Hughes injuring himself at a team dinner, and Eetu Luosterainen injured himself in a barbecue mishap, suffering some burns there. So two freak injuries for these two teams.
Is it a restaurant?
I don't know.
No, this is Backyard Grill.
I heard that the restaurant that Jack Hughes got injured at got all these like negative reviews.
Yeah.
This place will fucking break your hand.
Yeah. So I think Devils without Hughes, they have a good top line of Heischer, Bratt, and Meyer, but after that, I don't really like what they have. So if anything, I would play the Panthers, but minus 150 is a bit too high right now, just because the Devils. Yeah, like Joel said, I mean, they outshot the Lightning, gave up 2 power play goals, but they've been pretty tough on the road so far this year, 6-5. So going to be a pass game for me.
You know what? I'll take the over 5.5 minus 130 for 15 bucks. Now that I think about it more.
All right, minus 130 for 15 bucks there for Arch. All right, down to 7 o'clock again here. Got the Columbus Blue Jackets plus 105 at the Toronto Maple Leafs minus 125. Under 6.5 minus 112. Over 6.5 minus 108. Leafs somehow got that win last night in overtime. I know John Tavares had quite a few shots. I think he may have had an assist. He had an assist on the sick goal by William Nylander to win it there. He had a sick move. But yeah, they lost 5 straight before that. Columbus coming off a loss in Columbus, or in Winnipeg, I should say there. So yeah, maybe you do just take the Leafs here, minus 125. Just a much better team, I think. Matthew Nyes is out as well for them, which is tough, and they do have a few blue line injuries. We mentioned before, Tanev and Carlo, and Stolars is obviously still out. So it's tough to back a team with that many injuries right now. I'll put 15 bucks on Toronto minus 125, just to give something out there for the listeners. Not sure if I'll play this myself, but I just like them a lot more than Columbus right now.
Yeah, this was the other game that I watched a lot of in the early slate last night. The Leafs Blues, that is. And yeah, the Leafs actually played one of the better games of the season, but given the way that the Blues are playing these days, it's not much of a it's more of an indictment of the entire trajectory of their season, that the fact that they can only play well against these horrific teams. Losing Nyes, I don't assume that he's going to play, and they also lost Sammy Blais, so another depth piece is going to be gone. I know he's not a regular player and all that, but they're going to have to replace him with some other fucking Toronto Marley. So I don't know what the fucking Marlies are doing these days, because half their team is injured or with the Leafs. But once you get that win in a tough overtime fashion, maybe that'll kickstart this team. So it's a little bit worrisome, but I do think the Blue Jackets are playing better hockey these days. So I got to stick with my guns. Got to take the Blue Jackets plus 105. Give me 15 bucks on Columbus. Joseph Waldo has provided a lot of support for the Leafs right now, because Stolars and fucking Hildeby were not cutting it. So yeah, the Leafs can definitely win with quality goaltending, and I don't expect. Matthews isn't close. Well, in like a week, Tanev also in a week, something like that, and the other guys I don't think are playing this game either. So it's gonna be a damaged team. They got their win against the Blues. Blue Jackets are better than the Blues, and you're getting them at a better price than you did with the Blues before puck drop. And yeah, they've had a tough schedule here. They was the third game in 4 nights now. But I still think that they can get the job. Plus, Columbus has had a lot of success against the Leafs in recent years. So 15 bucks on the Jackets, plus 105. And we're also going to go 20 bucks on the over 6.5. I know the Leafs, they're lacking a lot of firepower, and I just mentioned Joseph Wall, but they still give up way too many chances. So I'm expecting a back and forth affair here, and we'll get some goal and hopefully Blue Jackets.
Yeah, I'm gonna go completely against Joel here. I really like the under. I think if it's Wall and what's his name? Not Merzlikins.
Jet Greaves,
The
Greaves.
Top Gun.
Especially if how great he's been playing. Both of these guys can make some pretty big saves. So I think the under 6.5 is a great play in my opinion. And I like the Leafs in the spot. I know they're not. They're just a really good home team. Blue Jackets kind of been man on the road, 6-5. So it's nothing too inspiring for me to be like, oh, I think this team can really do it. So I'll take the under and the Leafs for 15 bucks.
I do think that the line will move towards you, though. The under should probably be bet, given the fact that the Leafs are missing all their goal scorers except for Nylander.
Yeah. And as long as it's Chet Greaves in that, I think it's fairly comfortable that they can
Greaves is better than Merzlikins.
Oh, of course, that's what I mean.
Yeah. I thought about increasing my bucks to 25 on the Leafs because it's the third game in 4 nights for the Jackets, but just so many injuries on the Leafs. So this one this one's not too confident here. What I am confident about is Novig. Novig is America's #1 sports prediction market. You're getting the best prices there. They have the best prices for pretty much everything. Novig is available in 35 plus states. Download the Novig app and get $50 when you spend $5 if you use promo code SGPN. Get in on the action with Novig, promo code SGPN. And of course, we got Underdog. It's your home for pick'em entries where you can win up to 5,000 times your entry. Underdog's got a brand new offer for new customers. Play just $5 and get $100 in bonus funds when you sign up with code HGP. All right, still here at 7 p.m. We have the Washington Capitals plus 110 at the Montreal Canadiens minus 130. Under 6.5, minus 130. Over 6.5, plus 110 here. Joel, what do you have here? It's back-to-back for the Capitals, who are, I think I saw Thompson is playing tonight at home against Edmonton.
Yeah, it's a bit of a trip up there from the capital to Montreal. So I guess it'll be Charlie Lindgren in Montreal. And yeah, Montreal needs to get a spot where they can get a team, get back on the right track. They've got a few serious injuries. They've been missing Gooley for most of the season. Well, it's Kerry Dock, it's Alex Newhook, but they still have their core, and I think that they get the job done here. The Capitals have very good underlying numbers, but they haven't converted those underlying numbers into actual goals. So I don't think that gets done here. I don't know what's going to happen tonight in terms of their game tonight against the Oilers. Actually, I think the Oilers win that one. But for this one, we're going to go with the Habs. They get back on the right track against the Capitals, who are going to be in a war against Edmonton tonight. So we'll go with the Canadiens. This is one of those times where the line should go against the road team, against the team on the back-to-back. So yeah, give me $20 on the Canadiens. Hopefully it's Dobas in net. Well, he's certainly fallen back to earth, and Montembeault is not helping at all. So the Canadiens' goaltending is certainly an issue, but hopefully the rest of the team can pick them up and carry them until they figure things out in net. So that's where we're going there. The total, I don't know. The total is seems about right. I mean, it's basically almost a 6. Yeah, nothing, no thoughts on the total really. If anything, maybe the under, but no, we're just going to go with the Canadiens money line.
Yeah, I mean, it's Lindgren versus Montembeault in this matchup, so I'm going to take the over at 6.5 plus money. I think it's a great spot. I can't trust either of these goalies to stop anything, so see a pretty ugly game. And I think it's a get right spot for Montreal. So I like both those places. Joel illustrated. I'm not a big fan of the Capitals. I think they're playing boring hockey, but they can score goals in the right spots. So I'll take the over in Canadiens for. Well, I'll take the over for 15 and the Canadiens for 30.
Yeah, I'm on the Canadiens making a consensus play here. Canadiens minus 130 for 26 bucks. As Joel said, this is they need a team to get right against, and Washington on the second half of a back-to-back after playing the Oilers tonight. They care probably more about that game, and this is a rematch of the playoff series, so the Canadiens want to get up for that. They've had 2 days off now after a shootout loss in Columbus, so I think they get right here at home. So yeah, minus 130. This is only. I think this is only going to go up. So 26 bucks there on that. As for the total, I guess that correlates to the over, but I don't really trust either of these teams to score too much. So I'm just going to take the Habs here.
Here's a dirtbag angle. Gorgon reminded me of it the other day, which he got from Steve Fezzik, where in football, especially when you can get a line on a game the next week where one of the teams hasn't played, you just bet the team that has played already, and you think that maybe that there's a significant injury for the other team. It's like free rolling more or less. Like say somebody gets hurt and all that. So that's another thing with these when you're betting a game where a team hasn't played this night. So the Capitals could escape unscathed. There's no injuries and whatever. But if there is any injury, you're already getting value on the Canadiens if any of the Capitals get injured tonight. So that's just another advantage of betting these things early, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, down here, 7 o'clock again. Got the St. Louis Blues plus 105 at the Philadelphia Flyers minus 125. Under 5.5 minus 112. Over 5.5 minus 108. My Fly guys finally back in action after losing on Saturday night. So 4 days off. They've had slow starts in their past several games now. I think they're going to come out hot here against the Blues. We just saw this last Friday. Sam Harrison was in net. Flyers won 6-5 in a shootout. I imagine it'll be Dan Vladar, who has been much better in net for the Flyers this season. And the Blues, just lost in overtime to Toronto. 3 straight losses. They're still trying to find it. 3-4-1 on the road. Flyers are 6-3-2 at home. It's hockey fights cancer night at down at the rink, and the one of the Flyers broadcasters just got through his battle with cancer. He's going to be dropping the first puck, ceremonial puck. So it should be a rocking night at the barn there. Flyers getting it done at home. Minus 125. Give me 40 bucks on the Flyers here. Minus 125 at home. This line's only going to go up here. Total. You want to say an over after seeing 11 goals in the last one, but with Vladar in there, Flyers probably want to play well structured. So gonna pass on the total, but big bet on the Flyers here.
Yeah, I don't have much to add. I think that Jim Montgomery is a dead man walking at this point. Maybe they just stick with him for the rest of the year and just tank, but that's not how Doug Armstrong works. If it is indeed Doug Armstrong is pulling the string still, is it Alex Steen or whatever his name is?
I think Steen took over.
He took over now. So maybe he's a little more conservative, sticks with them, but
this is Armstrong's final season. This is
okay. So yeah, he probably won't make any dramatic changes, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Jim Montgomery fired, given the way that the Blues season has gone. They're supposed to be a playoff team. They were fucking 2 seconds away from advancing to the next round last year before the Jets had a miracle comeback. And now after this start is absolutely brutal. We can see the desperation of the team against the Leafs. But yeah, it's just a nice number there at minus 125 for the Fly guys. So I'm not going to put 40 bucks. Just give me 15 on the Flyers money line. I think that they are the better team right now, clearly, and the Blues just can't get anything done these days. Kyrou keeps missing the fucking net. Robert Thompson is a shell of what he was in the second half of last season. Cam Fowler is not nearly as good. Yeah, the Blues look like absolute shit. I don't know. I don't watch Flyers at all, but they've been getting the results, and I love Rick Tocchet, and I think that he can actually do a good job of shutting down any kind of Blues offense. So yeah, Flyers money line for me. Under 5.5 if I had to play a total, but yeah, it's a pretty low one, so I'll stay away from that for now. But yeah, let's go Fly. Let's fly. Flyers fly.
This is the bang the table game right here. 40 bucks. Yeah, you don't need to watch the Flyers. You've watched Rick Tocchet in Vancouver the past 2 years. It's the same boring hockey.
Yeah. Well, now we got Adam fucking Foote, like a 13-goal games. Like Bruce Boudreau all over again.
Yeah, I'm riding high with the Flyers here. I don't really get this line. Blues are getting too much market respect here. They're abysmal. They'll take minus 125 for 30 bucks. Average team for Flyers and vastly below average team for the Blues. So I think it's their easy spot. Much better home team too. So everything's going for them. So that's just my take.
Yeah. Who else besides Montgomery do you think is on the hot seat right now? Because the Kings are playing well.
I don't think Montgomery.
I guess Brunette. Andrew Brunette's probably the best odds to be fired because they're not playing well.
When was the last time a team has gone through 2 head coaches in 2 seasons though?
I'm sure not too far.
It's Knobloch, the Knob, and
the Knob could be on.
Yeah, but I mean, firing 2 teams though, firing 2 a team firing a coach 2 years back to back. I mean, sorry, because they fired wherever that guy was. Last year, and then they brought in Monty.
Yeah.
So you really think they're gonna fire a guy after 1 year?
Probably not. They really wanted Monty. They were waiting for him to get fired. So they'll give the team Monty some time to get a better team there, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway, down to 7:30 here. Got the Edmonton Oilers plus 130 at the Tampa Bay Lightning minus 155, under 6.5 minus 120, over 6.5 plus 100. Sean, take it away.
Yeah, situationally, I think this is a great spot for Tampa Bay at home to keep going what they're doing. Edmonton on the second night of a back-to-back.
No, it's not.
Skinner.
They're
It
not playing
is.
tonight, are they?
Yeah, they're
No,
playing
no.
Washington.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's Skinner tonight. It's probably going to be Pickard tomorrow, which makes me love this even more because I think the line will go in their favor. So I'll take Tampa Bay, $30 bucks. Edmonton's kind of iffy on the road. Second night of the back-to-back. I don't think they've performed very well so far this season. So I like Tampa Bay to win tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'd like Edmonton a lot more if they weren't on the back-to-back, even at a better price. But the way that they're forcing McDavid and Draisaitl to play like fucking 26 minutes a night because nobody else can fucking do anything. There's such a disparity between the minutes that Draisaitl and McDavid on the ice compared to the rest of the team. It's insane. It's like when they're playing, they can hold their own. They're actually winning their minutes. But whenever they're not on the ice, they're getting fucking destroyed. So they're going to be working their asses off against Washington. Now they go back down to Tampa. They're going to beat the fuck. I think tonight actually is the night to play Edmonton, and then tomorrow maybe play the Lightning. Because I don't think that the Oilers can really sustain any kind of minutes without those guys on the ice. So yeah, it's Lightning or nothing. Obviously, the line should go the Lightning's way. I don't think that they're very good with the Devils. They've been very hit or miss this season. Plus, they have plenty of their own injuries. Like they got Hagel back, but Cirelli's still out, Hedman out. A few other depth guys.
I think Cirelli's back, but Cernak is out now as well.
Oh, well, Cernak's always out.
I mean, outside of that Vancouver game, Tampa Bay's played pretty well, all things considered. I mean, they limited the Panthers to one high danger chance. I mean, Devils didn't do anything the other night. So
they didn't do anything. Did you watch that game? The Devils were all over them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scoreboard.
Scoreboard, right. It was like a Gensel breakaway and a couple power play goals. That's all it was. It's just Vasilevsky stood and said that one.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I think Oilers tonight against Washington is the play, but for this one, I'm going to stay away. If anything, the Oilers can't defend for shit. The goaltending is absolute garbage. And the Lightning can clearly still score. So the over 6.5 or Lightning team total, that kind of thing. Maybe give me 15 $15 on the over 6.5 at even money. That's my play for this one.
Yeah, I like the Lightning here, but looking at my my card already, I already have 4 favorites. So I'm going to take the Lightning puck line plus 160 because that's where I thought Joel was going here because the Lightning can score. Edmonton not going to be able to do too much after being in Washington tonight. Just lost 5-1 in Buffalo. Tampa Bay just won 5-1 at home, 3-1 in Florida. So yeah, I think this could be a game where you see the Lightning go up by a few early and the Oilers kind of check out. And second half of back-to-back, got their win tonight in Washington, and and then they're in Florida on Saturday, so it's not the end of the road trip yet. So yeah, Edmonton definitely needs to win tonight.
Seven game road trip, I'm pretty sure. So that's probably not the end. There's probably another game after that.
Yeah, it's Florida, then they're back home, then they're back on the road. So it's tough for Edmonton. They got to get their win tonight, and then going to Florida, Tampa, Florida. So yeah, Tampa puck line plus 160 for 15. Also do like that overplay, but I'm not gonna steal it. Okay, down to 8 o'clock here. Got the Seattle Kraken minus 105 at the Chicago Blackhawks minus 115, over 5.5 minus 130, under 5.5 plus 110. Joel, you've been keeping up with the news in Seattle recently. How the Kraken going to do on Thursday?
Yeah, it's raining here, right? It's always raining up in Seattle. We got some convalescent clouds coming in. I don't know clouds. This is like the same kind of game as the Kraken against the Flames, or rather the Flames against the Blackhawks. And I think it's a better price for the Blackhawks. And I don't think the Kraken are that much better than the Flames. And you're getting better price here for Chicago. Actually, it was the same price. Never mind.
Yeah, Chicago closed plus 110.
Yeah, they get it faded as fuck. I don't know what that was about because Spencer Knight started that one. I guess because the underlying numbers, everybody loves the Flames because their expected goal share is somehow top 10 in the league.
Yeah.
It makes no sense to me. Watching them, they can't score for shit. So sometimes those expected goals numbers don't make any sense. That's when you need to rely on the eye test and knowing that these guys aren't actually going to ever score these goals. Like you have to provide some context, and that's where the eye test comes in. But anyway, Kraken, I don't believe in them. I know they've had a pretty good run here. I think they've got points in 8 of the last 11 games somehow. Joy Decord is back. Unfortunately, couldn't get me the under against Detroit, but I should play in this one again. So I'm going to go back to the well. We're going to take the under 5.5 plus 110. I don't think that we're going to see a lot of offense from either team. It's just a very boring 2-2 overtime game. That's what I'm foreseeing here. I'm not going to bet a side, but I do think that it'll be a low event game between the Kraken and the Blackhawks.
How many bucks? 15, 20?
15.
All right. Sean?
All right. I like the Blackhawks. Kraken, terrible on the road, 3-4-2. Blackhawks are 5-2-2. So I'm just gonna continue, go back to that low, back to back Blackhawks. 50 bucks. And Capo Caco's injured on the IR. Bertuzzi's day to day. I don't know what Jason Dickinson's injury is, but love how Bedard's playing. Big Bedard for heart guy right here. If they somehow make the playoffs in the wild card,
No chance.
I'll be so fucking
chance.
happy. Let me tell you. But for this game, still like Blackhawks. 15 bucks.
How is Bedard winning the heart, dude? Give me the logic here.
Oh, it's like the Taylor Hall case from a couple of years ago. Well, years ago now.
Couple of years ago.
Yeah. But it's like that. Just barely he wills the team into the playoffs.
No, really he's not winning the heart.
Yeah,
save your money, boys.
If I had to play a side, it would be the Blackhawks. 2 wins in a row, 5 of 6. Only loss was in overtime to the Devils. The Kraken, not good on the road, but they show up in weird spots. They can force overtime and then win there. Just taking that under 5.5 plus 110, 20 puck bucks here on that. You got two of Catfish in the chat. You got 2 of Catfish's Vesna guys with Joey Decord and Spencer Knight here. Hopefully it could be a goalie game. So taking the under here.
Joey Decord guy?
He was last year. I thought he threw out Decord for Vesna.
I thought it was
no. It was still Stahl last year. So
yes.
Got
1,000 to 1. I gave him.
Fake news, Gilbert.
Best $10 I've ever made.
Got the. All right, we are brought to you by Rhythm. Rhythm is crushing it in college football, NFL, and the NBA. Rhythm is also giving away weekly cash prizes just for tracking your bets in the app. Track 5 bets of any same type from any model you build, and you could win $1,000. Use promo code SGPN25 when you download the Rhythm app for 25% off your first month. Download Rhythm and use promo code SGPN25. All right. DraftKings just changed the order just for Joel here. We got the 9 o'clock Vegas Golden Knights -115 at the Utah Mammoth -105. Under 6.5 -120. Over 6.5 plus 100. Archie, what do you got here?
I just want to bring up a comment of Dilly in the chat saying Smitty is not going to like you referencing these trends, Arch. I don't give a fuck. Fuck Smitty. Anyways, back to my main point. Kind of like the Golden Knights in this spot right here. Mammoth not been in good form. Don't really think this is a get-right spot for them against the vaunted Golden Knights, despite their woes. Don't really get it from even a power rating perspective. These teams aren't really that close. Even despite the injuries, they're kind of close. Like, in terms of having injuries, but still top firepower is much better for the Golden Knights. So I like it -115 for 15 puck bucks. Don't really trust the Mammoth to do anything special right now. If I had to make a play on the total, probably the under, because neither team is scoring too much.
Knights big win against the Rangers. Finally playing complete game. Thanks to JT Miller's lackadaisical defensive efforts. He's already checked out. Like, that guy is losing a lot of favor in New York. Yeah, Mammoth here coming back home. Is this Zielinski?
No,
Mammoth
just a 2-game road trip.
Just 2 games in California. Still, I like Vegas here at -115. They're still a better team. Mammoth are really struggling. They've got some points in overtimes, but they've got 1 win in their last 6, 7 games?
Yeah.
7 games? Sorry, I was absent for you guys the previous segment, but yeah, Vegas they're not playing well either. They're lacking William Karlsson, Mark Stone still out, which is a massive blow. He had 13 points in his first 6 games. Like, he was on fire, but he is injury prone, so that's going to happen. But yeah, they're still the far better team. So -115, you got to go Vegas here. This is a confusing line to me. This is what the casuals would call a trap line.
Trap game, trap game. Trap game. Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go Vegas here. 25 bucks on the Knights money line. The total, if I had to take anything, would be under 6.5. The Mammoth offense has really slowed down. The power play can't get things going. And the Knights, it's just gonna be like a 2-1 game with the Mammoth leading, and the Knights will win 3-2 in the first period. That's the way it's probably gonna go. But no play on the total, but certainly Knights money line.
Yeah, definitely got to go with the Knights here with you guys. -115, 23 puck bucks on that. Third game in 4 nights for Utah. Gone to overtime in 3 straight, 3-2 losses.
Shout out to fucking Bowman. What's his first name?
Braden Bowman. Yeah,
Braden Bowman. 2 goals already.
Yeah,
he doesn't have any kind of like real pedigree either as a rookie.
It's kind of like my boy Emmett Finney. Emmett Finney scored last night. Get back in the Calder race.
I'm waiting for Dilly to bet Braden Bowen for Calder too.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bowman up on that top line now with Eichel and Barbashev. The Hurdle, Marner, Dorofeyev line helped generate 2 goals last night. So they got a top 6 now. If Jack Eichel can get going again, he'll get going before too long. Maybe Utah is the time to do it. So yeah, Vegas here. Just think they're the much better team overall. Utah, tough spot, 3rd game in 4 nights, all with travel there, coming back to Utah at home. So yeah, like Vegas here a lot. -115 for 23 bucks. And yeah, the under would be the play. Might have to be the play for me here. I'm going to put the -120. I'll put 24 bucks on the under here as well. Just neither team is scoring too much. Maybe this is the game where Eichel breaks out with a 4-point night and screws my under, but I see a 3-2, 3-2, 4-2 type of game there for Vegas.
Just like do something, Michael, please.
All right, down to 9 o'clock again. Got the New York Rangers +160 at the Colorado Avalanche -192. Under 6.5 -130. Over 6.5 +110. Joel, back to you.
That's a big number. Avalanche have been pretty well rested. They had 2 games off before the game against the Islanders. Now they have another 2 days off before the game against the Rangers. They've been sitting pretty. Rangers have been partying in Vegas. So I think that the Avs are the play here, but the line suggests that as well. -192. It's a big number. So I don't know if I can do it here. What's the regulation price, if you don't mind pulling that up for me? That's the way I would go here. I don't trust Avalanche in overtime. They lose every fucking overtime.
-140.
-140. That's it. Like a 50-cent discount.
Yeah,
that's it.
Okay. Well, I guess we got to go with the puck line then.
Joel
They've been terrible in overtime historically, like for the past 10 years. I was watching these guys, like they don't do anything right defensively. They're just like, oh, we'll put our best guys in the ice and see what happens. There's no system kind of play. Nah, I'm gonna stay away from this game. Maybe parlay the money line with some stuff, but I think the Avalanche win, but I don't want to bet -192 singly. Yeah, the Rangers are not playing great hockey. I know that they've been great on the road and all that. Only 2 losses on the road this year, maybe 3. Avalanche great at home. They got the better rest advantage and all that. But geez, that's a big number, -192. So we will Let's just do 10 puck bucks and the -1.5 plus 124. The total is I would go with the under. Actually, the Rangers are a great defensive team. Avalanche has been very good defensively. Goaltending has been good. Rangers have been good goaltending as wise. But yeah, I'm not looking to. I think this could be a shootout as well. So I'm staying away from the total. So just the Avalanche by margin for me.
Yeah, I think it'll be Wedgwood versus Igor. So that's like a goalie game, modern day goalie game with somehow Scott
Wedgwood
being,
could make the fucking Canadian team.
It's crazy how great he's playing. I mean, 2.17 goals against average, 0.917 save percentage.
Mm-hmm.
Right out of his mind.
Great for today's NHL.
I was watching him the other night. I think against the Isles. Surprising, he was making crazy saves. It was crazy. That was a crazy game. So I like the under here for 15 puck bucks. I don't really trust the Rangers to score. Honestly, right now they kind of dried up a little bit. And Colorado can just pick their number and just go suffocate the Rangers offense at this point. I think like it could be like a 3-1, 4-1 kind of game, even 4-2 at most, but don't think it's going to be anything too special for this game. And I backed the Avs at a cheaper price, but at -192, I'll pass on that.
Yeah, -192 is actually the best price out there at the legals, up to -210 at FanDuel. This is moving quickly. I'm taking that puck line play, plus 124 for 15 puck bucks there. Just 3 straight wins at home, 4-1, 6-3, and 4-1. 6 straight wins overall. Rangers, maybe they show some guts and come out with a good effort after JT Miller did that in Vegas, but I don't see it against the Avalanche, who, as Joel alluded to, has had a great schedule recently. Like very, very few back-to-backs, a lot of off days here. So I think the Avs get it done by margin here, -1.5, plus 124 for 15 puck bucks. All right, down to 10 o'clock here. Got the Dallas Stars -155 at the Vancouver Canucks plus 130. Over 5.5, -135. Under 5.5, plus 114. Joel, right back to you.
Oh, we'll keep it simple here. We're just bet the over with the Canucks these days. Like their defense is totally evaporated with the absence of Rick Tocchet. Goaltending without Demko, absolute shit. Lankin has not been good. Demko hit a lot of the warts of the Canucks defense, and now that they have fucking Yuri Patera backing them up, it's not good here in terms of defending. But they're actually providing entertaining games at least. The Stars have been pretty good defensively and all that, but I think that they should feast on the Canucks. -155. Is this a Malinsky special? I should look at these things before.
It's not 3 games. 3 games. It is
3 games.
Yeah, they've had 2 days off.
True. No, they haven't. Oh yeah, they have Monday game, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would back the Stars to win this game, -155. Maybe a little pricey, but that's the only I would look for the money line. But give me 20 puck bucks on the over 5.5, -135. Yeah, the Canucks are abysmal defensively. I don't think that will change anytime soon. There's a lot of issues with this team. They could score finally. A lot of entertaining games, but that results in overs. So that's where we're going here.
All right, Joel convinced me on the over here. I wasn't really sure how to make the read for total here because during that last game against the Islanders, it made a very compelling argument. So I'll take the over. And Dallas is 6-1-3 on the road, or 6-1-2, and Canucks are 3-5-1. So I'm gonna back the Stars as well. I think they're still a better team overall, even though Canucks are playing these weird grindy games where it's either low scoring or really high scoring. So, but they're the 2 Florida games were crazy high scoring games. So I'm just gonna keep going with the well. I'll put 20 bucks on both of those plays.
Yeah, I'm on both of those as well. Dallas money line -155 for 31. The over for 27. Connor Garland missed last game, but should be back for this one. Stars, Jimmy Benn made his season debut last night, so they'll be trying to get a win for him here. Yeah, so basically everything they said. Take the Stars and take the over here. All right, down to 10 o'clock again. Got the Ottawa Senators minus 125 at the Anaheim Ducks plus 105. Total is at 6.5 with both the over and the under are at minus 110 here. Senators are kicking off a Western Conference road trip here out in California, coming off a 1-0 loss at home to the Kings on the 15th, which was Saturday. So they've had 4 days off as well. Ducks coming off a 3-2 overtime win on Monday. They've had
playing tonight.
It's a back-to-back. They are playing tonight. I'm assuming
Bruins
playing the Bruins tonight. I'm assuming it's Dostal in net, so that's always a tough spot. You know what? I got to look up how the Ducks are doing on no days rest this season. 1-0 with a 4-1 win so far. But who's their backup goalie? Is it
Mrazek?
Is it Mrazek? It's Mrazek. No Granlund there for the Ducks. Senators still no Kachuk or Chabot, but I think the Senators have had enough to make this a game. I don't think I really have a play for this. I want to see how the Ducks perform tonight against the Bruins first. But if anything, I would take the Sens here. But they're not very good overall or on the road. So it's going to be a pass game here.
We're going to the Fezzik special and hoping Ducks gets injured here against the Bruins. Yeah. We're going to Ottawa, minus 125. I think that they are clearly the more well-rested team. Ducks have been not playing great. I mean, they escaped with a miracle win against the Mammoth after being down 2-1 late in the third period the other night. Now they have to play the Bruins. Senators coming to town the next night. I don't know if they have it in them. So, yeah, 25 puck bucks on the Sens. I love this bet. Ottawa to win this one. Like when's the last time the fucking Senators played a game? I can't remember the last time.
Saturday,
right? So they've had all this time off, just chilling. They want to get playing fucking hockey, and who plays hockey in Anaheim? The fucking Mighty Ducks. This is a spot where you want to back a team that wants to play hockey. That's the Ottawa Senators. They're going to score some goals here, boys. We're going to go 25 puck bucks on the Senators money line, and we're going to go 20 puck bucks on the over 6.5.
Yeah.
Because I don't like Peter Mrazek. He's a
Peter
fucking
Mrazek.
bum. Senators goaltending is shit. I know the defense is okay, but it's going to be back and forth game, boys. This is going to be a fun fucking game to watch. I will be tuned in if I'm not fucking tuned out on painkillers. So, yeah, Senators and the over for me.
I don't know if you guys covered this, but here's a surprise. Thomas Chabot on IR, so that's nothing new. I'm going to join Joel on those plays, but for a little bit less, for 15 puck bucks. He illustrated it perfectly. Ottawa, you know what? I'm fitting all the back-to-back teams. Fuck them.
All right, going down. Final game on the docket here, 10 o'clock. Los Angeles Kings minus 180 at the San Jose Sharks plus 150. Over 5.5 minus 125. Under 5.5 plus 105. Who wants this one? Who wants it?
I'm ready for it. I love a good
Go ahead,
greasy
take
game
it.
here. Ready for a greasy game. Forsberg confirmed for this game for the Kings, but doesn't matter. Kings are 2-0 in division. Sharks 1-3-2. Gonna go with the angle. It's pretty high price, but I think it's pretty fair. I think the Kings are, been through it all. They're obviously the more experienced team. I'm gonna back them at minus 180. It's kind of a high price, but I'm not really impressed with the Sharks all too much, despite their wins. I think it's a little bit fraudulent. Don't think they're as good as they've played. I think it will come back down to earth, and I think the Kings, on the road, they're spectacular, so I can't see any reason to not want to back them. So I'll just put, you know what, fuck it, 40 puck bucks, minus 180. Kings, strong on it.
All right.
Yeah, it's not quite a Malinsky Kings on the East Coast, but it's close. It's close. I just love celebrating so much. It makes me want to bet the Sharks. Like, I want to cheer for this guy any chance I get. Just to start betting props or some shit. But
Me with Schaefer.
Yeah. Sharks at home. Kings coming back from that road trip. This is still technically the part of the road trip.
Kings have had 2 days off. If that factors.
Yeah, I know. This is a tough one. Both teams have struggled to score lately. Kings, historically have struggled to score for the past 4 or 5 years. Certainly under their current regime under Jim Hiller. Sharks this year have been also hit or miss in terms of their. What are you laughing at? Fuck you.
We're just all exasperated there at the end.
I'm just live handicapping this shit. Okay?
Yeah, I'm enjoying this breakdown right now. I'm enjoying it for the listener as well. I'm enjoying it for the listener as well.
All right. You know what? Fuck it. Give me just. Fuck. Give me.
Go ahead, take it.
10 puck bucks on the Sharks money line plus 150.
Wimp.
Hey.
Yeah, Mr.
Mac. Fuck out of here with your fucking 40 bucks on this fucking Dallas Stars.
LA Kings.
Okay. All right. I don't have much on this one. I'll be watching fucking what was the previous game? The
Utah Ducks.
Yeah, Utah Ducks. Fuck yeah.
Utah Vegas.
That game.
Whatever the game is. Yeah, I was going to take the over because these rivalry games have gone over in 4 straight, including a 4-3 win for the Kings back in San Jose. But the Sharks outshot them in that one, 40-14. So if I go anyway, it would be the Sharks plus 150. I guess I'll take the Sharks plus 150 for 15 puck bucks. It's a fun team. You don't want to root for the Kings. Kings can't really score. Sharks have been playing decently defensively, so I think the Sharks here plus 150.
Askarov is certainly turning around. He turned into an absolute bum into a legit NHL goaltender overnight. Seemingly, he looked really good against multiple teams now. But last night I watched him a lot against Utah, and yeah, he's making the saves that he wouldn't have made in the first few games of the season. So Sharks might have one there.
Yeah, and maybe the Sharks getting all those veteran defensemen to bring in, just making the safe play in front of him. He's been he's definitely been turning around. He had 1 goal against in 3 straight, and then 2 against Utah. So yeah, that's the 12-game slate there. Let me show up the puck bucks on the screen instead. Let me hide these columns to make it easier. There's way too many to run through here, but it's going to be at the 58 minute mark here of the YouTube video. You got myself, you have Joel, and you have Archer here in these 3 columns. A few consensus plays in there. You can look at them, but my biggest play is the Flyers. Bang the table game with the Flyers here at home, minus 125.
Yeah, I don't know if I have any bangers to play. I mean, Ottawa.
Vegas, you have 25 on Vegas, 25 on Ottawa. Yeah.
Ottawa against the Ducks. Yeah. Ottawa well rested. Bunch of days off. They're healthy-ish. Minus Shabbat. What else? Yeah, Philly consensus play. Yeah. Let's go fucking Blue Jackets. Fuck Toronto.
Yeah, fuck the Blue Jackets. Poor BJ. It's all right.
Fuck you. You're on Toronto? What the fuck?
Yeah, fuck
fucking
yeah.
traitor?
I'm on Toronto too.
Yeah. It's because
Consensus plays in bold here are the Canadians, Flyers, Golden Knights, and then the Stars, Canucks over there. There's four
high, fly high, fly guys here.
Fly with fly guys, absolutely. All right, anything here before we close it out? No, okay. Should be back on Friday. Might do a prop show again tomorrow. 12 games, so be easier to get through them in the half hour that is required. So yeah, take a look out for that. Probably 2:00, 3:00 tomorrow afternoon. Subscribe to the Hockey Game.
My fucking guy. Colton Murphy. Fuck Toronto. Hell yeah. This is what I want to see.
My roommate.
You know what? Just put a fucking review in for the Hockey Gambling Podcast. Just say fuck Toronto.
There you go.
Toronto, baby.
There you go. 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcast. Subscribe. Get in the chat here during the live shows. I'll probably go on live Friday at 6 Eastern is our normal time for a full slate on Saturday. But yeah, do all that good stuff. I'm Ryan Gilbert. You can follow me on Twitter at rgilbertsop.
And I'm Joel Meyer, and I totally whiffed on anything to say here, but it's go Riders.
And I'm sure you'll find me raking Joel over the coals, as they say, when Columbus loses tomorrow.
Fuck off, man. Blues extra fucking killing the Leafs, man. Leafs have fucking nobody. Fucking Marlies up there. They got nobody, but
Little double entendre there.